Jeff Fischel here at ACC Operation Basketball with sophomore forward at North Carolina, James Michael McAdoo. Let's start with this. You guys lose 4 guys that are first-round draft picks. How do you guys fill that gap?
I think it just comes with great leadership. Me, only being a sophomore, but last year, at the end of the season when John got hurt, I really got some playing time and really came into my own. And Reggie, being a junior, with Dexter getting hurt last year, he had the same situation I did and just got put into the starting lineup. So I think we have great leadership there, and I think we have a great freshman class, that we're just bringing along right now. And just, it's going to be a slow process, but, hopefully, and we know that by the end of the season we'll start clicking and things will all come together.
You talked about leadership. So do you feel yourself like you're a leader this season?
I do. I really do. Even, being a sophomore, at such a young age, I think just with the college basketball game changing, I'm happy for my teammates that got to make that jump to the NBA. But, I'm excited, to take on that role, every day in practice, just at the end of the day doing what Coach Roy, tells me to do and kind of being an extension of him on the court.
You talked about stepping up at the end of last season. You really were great in the NCAA tournament. Was that important for you to feel like you could contribute even more?
It was. It was a big step, from high school to college. And, finally at the end of the season just really hitting my stride. It's really helped me now knowing that, I can, play at this high level. And I know that, I can play so much better than I actually did at the end of last season. So that's what I'm most excited for this year.
So we talk about losing Zeller, Barnes, Marshall, Henson. The freshmen ready to fill in those roles? Have you impressed with what you've seen so far from the freshmen?
I have been. We have great players, that, Coach was able to get great kids in here. Marcus Page, he'll be a great point guard for us. Joel James, he'll be a, phenomenal center. It's just the learning curve that, they're going through right now. And we're just trying to help bring them along, ever since they got here this past summer. But, I was a freshman one time, so I know what they're going through. So I'm just trying to help them, and we all are.
Not so long ago, you were a freshman. James Michael McAdoo, thanks. I'm Jeff Fischel. You're watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.